So sitting on your mats, but wherever you're sitting, be aware of your sitting bones. So just engage through the sitting bones, which are those two bones at the base of the body. Turn the palms up and lengthen through the spine without lifting the shoulders. So keep the shoulders relaxed. Arms turned up. And soften the muscles in your face. So relax your forehead and jaw. And just breathe without any effort. Just watch the breath come and go. Noticing how your body is feeling right now. Any aches or pains, any stiffness. And becoming aware of the breath. What type of breath is it right now? Are you breathing deeply, or is there any congestion? Is the breath shallow? And become aware of any thoughts going on in your head. Your emotions right now. You're trying to take a step back, looking at yourself, looking from the outside in, just to kind of scan yourself really, without getting too involved or involved at all if possible. We're going to start deepening the breath. So there are 4 parts to the breath. There's the inhale, the space at the top of the inhalation, the exhalation, and the space at the end of the exhalation. So we're going to bring more focus to each of those parts. So take a deep breath in on a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale on 1, 2, 3, 4, and sustain, holding the breath out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. Inhale on 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sustain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So carry on in your own time. I'm going to do another 5 or 6 rounds, just to bring focus to the breath, feeling the lungs expand as you inhale. Breathing into the belly first, and then filling the lungs from the bottom to the top, and as you exhale, emptying from the top to the bottom, and being present at the top and bottom of each breath. Now, if you've practiced breathing exercise techniques before and you can make it slower, feel free to count more slowly or even count up to 5 or 6. So just adapt it to your practice. And we're breathing in and out through the nose. Don't worry if your mind's quite busy and you've got other stuff going on in your head. Keep the focus on the count. Don't push anything away. Don't get into a fight in your head. Bring your focus to the counting, to the breath. Let everything just stay in the background. And eventually, as you continue to focus on the breath, mind will start to become quieter. One more round. After you've breathed in, hold the breath there as always, and we're going to release with a big sigh. Finish your round, finish with a big sigh, and feel that release through the whole body. And then we're going to bring our chin to our collarbone and make a circle ahead, being aware of any stiffness in the neck as we do this. Just going slowly around those areas of stiffness. And then taking the head the other way. And coming back to the center. Then use your left hand on the right side of the head to just gently draw your ear towards your shoulder. And stretch the right side there. Breathing here. And then use that same hand to push the head back to the center and change. Exhale. A couple of deep breaths here. So I've got all my windows open and a fan on. If it does become noisy, just unmute yourself and let me know. Then use that hand to push the head back to the center. And we're going to inhale to bring the arms over the head. And exhale to the heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the heart. And again, inhale, stretch into the fingers. And exhale. As you exhale this time, you're going to push the palms away from you into looking at the fingers. Inhale back towards you. Change the crossing of the fingers. Inhale and exhale away. And release. Tuck the thumbs under, make fists, and rotate the wrists. And then we're going to come onto all fours. Shoulders over the wrists, spread the fingers, knees hip width apart, put the toes under, or you can press the tops of the feet into the mat, whatever is more comfortable. And if you need any padding under the knees, just grab that now. Engage the abdominal muscles. Inhale to open, roll the shoulders back, lift the sitting bone. And exhale to bring the chin to the collarbone, rounding the back, pressing into the hands. Inhale. Open the heart forwards. Exhale. Chin to the collarbone. And again, inhale. Exhale. This time, with the rounded body, take the hips all the way back to the heels. And just rest here. Bring the forehead to the mat, bring the hands by the feet, palms turned up. So if your bum is in the air, then it's best to stack the fists and place your forehead on the hands so that you can just release the hips towards the heels and really focus on opening the lower back. So this position, child's pose, you can come into this position anytime you need to have a little pause. And then stretch the hands forwards, come back onto all fours, inhale and open again. And exhale, round the body, take the hips all the way back. Inhale, look forwards, press into the hands, chest close to the mat, but coming all the way up again. And exhale, rounding, chin to the collarbone, press the hands into the mat to send the hips all the way back. And again, inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to reverse. We're going to inhale, chin to the collarbone, rounded body. And exhale, look forwards, chest close to the mat, but pushing the hands to send the hips back. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, dropping down and back. Inhale, rounding up. And this time as we exhale, place the chest on the mat and the chin. Keep the belly off the floor. And just wave the hips from side to side in caterpillar pose. Stay still. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Elbows tucked in. Inhale here. And exhale, press into the hands to round the body all the way back to the heels. Let's just take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale just to release the body. Walk the hands back towards you, and let's just stretch the tops of our feet. So bring the hands either side of your legs, fingertips or the whole hand, the length of your arms. And see if you can lift your knees to stretch the tops of the feet and the toes. And release. Stretch the hands forwards, tuck the toes under, and lift into squatting dog. Keep the legs bent, send your belly to the thighs, and keep lifting the sitting bones, pressing into the base of the fingers and thumbs. So a gentle bend in the arms to roll the upper arms away from the ears, keeping the upper back open. Lifting the hips. And on the next exhalation, pressing the right heel to the floor. Let's hold it here for another 2 breaths. Inhale, release, and exhale the left heel. Bending the right leg. And inhale to lift, exhale, send both heels to the floor, but don't press them, don't strain the legs, just kind of pull the belly into the spine, lift the sitting bones. Don't worry if the heels don't make it to the floor, just enjoy the stretch from the backs of the legs, backs of the knees. And then look forward, we're going to walk the feet to the front of the mat and come into a halfway lift. Bring the hands onto the front of the leg, roll the shoulders back, look out through the heart. And as we exhale, grab the elbows, bend the legs, and just rest forwards. Gently rocking from side to side. And just move the head around a little bit here as well if you need to. Completely letting go in the upper body. Grab your arms, then the other way, sorry, change the crossing of the arms. And then release the arms, come into a ball, and take your time uncurling. into your mountain pose. Standing at the front of your mats, we're going to go through a few sun salutations. We'll start off with a slow one and we'll speed it up. So we're moving with the breath. Just bring the big toes together, heels wider so the edges of the feet are parallel with each other. Pull the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together and press them down the back. And that really opens through the front of the body. Tilt the tail under and just lift your kneecaps towards your thighs. Gentle lift. Ground through the feet as you do that. Natural kind of grounding as the kneecaps lift. Take another 2 breaths here, opening the heart. Making sure the whole of the weight of the body is distributed evenly on the feet. So 4 corners of the feet are pressing into your mat if they are rectangles. Okay, so we're going to inhale to bring the arms over the head. Stretch up here. And exhale to open the arms, lift the heart into a back bend here, gentle back bend. As we inhale, bring the arms back together, over the head, lengthening. And as we exhale, bring the palms together and fold the body forwards. On the next inhalation, we're doing that halfway lift again, hands on the front of the legs, or for some of you, may be able to keep the fingertips on the floor. And as we exhale, we fold forwards, fingers in line with the toes, so bend your knees if you need to be able to place them there. Inhale, look forwards, step back with the right foot. Let's just wiggle around here, picking up our hip a little bit. Place the hands on the floor. Inhale, step back with your left foot into plank. And we're going straight down, place the knees on the mat, and then the chest and the chin. Inhale, release the belly. Keep the hands really relaxed here. Push into the pubic bone to open into our baby cobra. And then tuck the toes under. Inhale onto all fours. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg in the air. Swing the foot in between the hands. If it doesn't make it, use your right hand to pull it through so that the fingers and toes are level. And exhale, step the left foot. A little gentle halfway lift before releasing forwards. Inhale, reach forwards and up. And exhale to the heart center. We're going to do the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Exhale. Blooming Alexa. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, left foot back. Just wiggle the hips around. Turn this off because every time I say exhale, she gets confused. And then on the next inhalation, step back with your right foot. And exhale here, into caterpillar. Drop the knees, chest and chin. And inhale into cobra. You can press into the hands this time. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. We'll come back to cobra later. So exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg in the air. And swing the foot through, using your hand to help you if necessary. Exhale, right foot. Releasing forward. Inhale, stretch forwards and up. Exhale to the heart. We'll speed it up now, moving with each breath. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to open. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Hold the breath here, step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifting and floating through. Exhale, left foot, releasing forwards. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot. Hold the breath into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg floating through and right foot exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. So do one more round exactly the same, even faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So if you can close your eyes, if you know this, go ahead. Exhale, folding. Inhale, right foot. Hold the breath into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot. Left. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the heart. Round the left side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So flowing as you breathe. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the hips, keep the arms lifting, reaching back through the hips into our chair pose. So just make sure you can see your toes. If not, sit back in your hips even further. Relax the shoulders, lift the arms high, and lift your gaze. Don't have to lift your head, just lift your eyes at the space between your hands. Your drishti point, focus point. Keep breathing here. If you need to come out, if your knees are uncomfortable, stretch, and perhaps come back in again. Squeeze the glutes. And inhale, we're all going to come out, come onto our toes, and lift your heels. Holding it here. So you can stay there or try coming into a gentle back bend by stretching through the front of the body and opening the heart. Using your balance to help. And slowly release the heels. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, bring the arms over the head. And exhale, just fold forwards from here. Keep the legs bent. Grab your elbows behind your thighs and squeeze the body against the legs. As we breathe in, we're going to start lifting our hips, tilting the body forwards, but try not to let the body come away from the legs. So breathe deeply and see if you can lift the hips higher, start straightening the legs, but as soon as the legs come away from the body, you've gone too far, so just use the breath. Try not to squeeze the shoulders, just gently grabbing the elbows. And for those of you who are quite flexible in the legs, you can bring the lower arms onto the backs of you can bring the lower arms against the back of the legs here. And bend the legs, bring the fingers in line with the toes, look forwards, and we're going to jump or hop back into a plank. Sorry, jump or walk back into your plank. And we're going to hold it here, shoulders over wrists. Bring the belly into the spine, and if you need to modify, you can just touch the knees gently to the floor, squeezing the belly. Deep breaths. If you want to strengthen it, you can place your right toes on your left heel. A couple of breaths. And then change the other way. So, we're going to exhale in a minute back into downward facing dog. So for a stronger variation, you can lift your right leg and press into the hands, exhale, come back into downward dog. And then from here, we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders over wrists again. So for more advanced, keep that right leg lifting behind you. And exhale, we're going to come into upward facing dog. So keep the hands on the floor, so maybe both feet are on the floor, and just keep the hips off the floor, just the hands and the feet are on the mat. And then press into the hands, exhale, lifting back. So if you've got that right leg lifted, that stays lifted. And then exhale to release the right foot, if you did that version. Okay, so we're going to inhale and lift our left leg in the air. If you're doing the advanced version, otherwise stay with both feet on the floor. Inhale, bring the body into plank, and then drop the hips to come into upward facing dog. Variation 1, both feet are on the floor. Variation 2, you've got your left leg lifting, but the hips are off the floor, just the hands and the feet. And then press into the hands and swing yourself back into downward facing. Let's just bend the legs. Come into child's pose for 3 deep breaths here. Everybody just releasing here. Then pay attention to your wrists here. Have the palms turned up. Just flop the wrists. Feel the heaviness in the wrists. Allow them to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. And find your breath. Stretch the arms forwards. Tuck the toes under. And press into downward facing dog. Going to all lift our right leg now. Inhaling, and as we exhale, we're going to bring the foot in between the hands and bring the back knee on the mat. Uncurl the toes, press the top of the foot into the mat, and inhale to bring the arms over the head. Opening here. Exhale to sink the hips. Present moon. And then exhale to bring the hands in prayer in front of you. Inhale here. And as we exhale, let's twist the body to the right. Stay there, or bring your left elbow outside the right thigh. Lift your right elbow. Turn the fingers towards the face and stay here. So that's variation 1. Variation 2, you can tuck the back toes under for a stronger variation. Lift the back knee off the mat. It's also quite helpful if your knee is uncomfortable on the mat. A bit more balance involved. And then release. Both hands on the mat. Step back into downward facing dog and stretch here. Inhale to lift your left leg. Exhale, foot in between the hands. Back knee on the mat. Inhale into crescent moon, interlocking the fingers the other way, the less dominant way. Exhale to sink the hips. Inhale. And as we exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath in. And we exhale and twist to the left this time. So watch that front knee, make sure it's still pointing forwards. And then place your right elbow outside the thigh if you like, but you can just stay where you were. Lift the left elbow and turn the fingers to the face. Use that right arm to press against the leg, to twist the body even more. Stay there, or you can lift that back knee off the mat. Variation 2. And exhale, release the hands, step back into downward dog, and stretch here. Inhale as we bring the body back into plank, and exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the feet together, and bring the arms by the side of the body, palms turned up. Let the front of the shoulders flop forwards into the mat. So as we inhale, we're going to lift the upper body and our legs. Inhale, push down into your pubic bone, and look out through the heart. Breathing here. Stay there, or for stronger variation, bring the arms by the ears. Arms facing each other. Whenever you need to release, just place the forehead on the floor. And we'll release. Bring the arms by the body, bend the arms, bring the big toes together, heels flopping out wide, and turn the face to the left. Relax here. And then come back to the center. Bend your legs, bring the forehead to the floor, so if you can reach back, maybe to grab the feet, or maybe just, if not, just reaching back with the arms. If you can grab the feet, go ahead. And you're going to press the heels into the body. And then inhale, lift your chest and head off the floor. And from here, you can grab the toes, heels, or lower legs, and come in to the bow pose. Again, if that doesn't feel right, just keep the legs on, the legs bent, and reach back, lifting up to the front of the body, holding it here. Lovely way to start the day, energizing back bend. A very strong pose, so don't hold for too long if your back not liking it. And we're going to release here. Turn the head the other way to the right this time. Bend the arms, big toes together, heels flopping out wide, and just breathe here. And then bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, either coming up onto all fours and swinging back into down dog, or coming up in a straight line through plank, inhaling and exhaling into downward dog. Inhale to lift your right leg, and exhale, bring the foot in between the hands or to the front of the mat. It doesn't matter, it's not quite in the middle of the hands. Adjust the back foot into a 45-degree, and inhale into your warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Square the hips. Bring the arms back to open the armpits and tilt the tail upward. On the next inhalation, we're going to straighten the front leg, turn the body to the side, shuffle the back leg further back, and exhale, bending the front leg into warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the short edge now, and the front foot still facing the front. Arms are in line with the shoulders, palms turn down, and your shoulders are relaxed, tail tucked under. Reverse warrior, back hand on the back leg, lift, right arm. And you can stay there, or you can reach behind you with the left arm to try to grab the right thigh and open a little bit more. And inhale, come back to the center. Place the right arm on the thigh, lift the left arm in line with that back leg. In fact, just turn that back heel out slightly to bring the foot in at a 45-degree angle again. Press down into that back heel, stretching that left side, rotating the body upwards. And if you can continue rotating upwards by placing the hand on the floor, then go ahead. And for the level 3, I guess you can place the arm under the leg, reach behind you, and bind yourself here. And if you want to try balance from here, those of you who are at that level, you can take a little jump forwards with that back foot, steady yourself on your left foot, and start lifting the right leg in the air. Oops. Around a little bit on that left foot. So try to steady yourself, take your time, and stand here, opening that hip, and perhaps stretching the leg without me knocking the Buddha off the speaker. And to come out, you're placing the right foot on the mat, stepping back, and we'll unravel here into warrior two. We're going to come into a balance pose. So take a step forwards onto your right leg, lifting your left knee as high as you can. Inhale to bring the arms over the head. And as we exhale, let's take that leg back, keeping it bent, and reach back with your arms. Push your chest forwards. Shoulders back and down. And on the next inhalation, we're going to lift that knee again. And exhale. Take the leg all the way back into warrior three. Variation one, keep the arms out to the side. Make sure this thigh is rolling in, that left thigh rolling in, so the toes are pointing down. Variation two, you can stretch the arms by the ears. So if this is uncomfortable for your leg, you can also just place the hands on the floor to modify. And then place the hands on the floor and step yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your left leg in the air. And exhale, place the foot in between the hands, release the back knee to the mat, and bring the arms over the head. Exhale to release, hands to the mat, adjust the back foot, inhale into warrior one. Sinking the hips here. Inhale to straighten the leg. And exhale into warrior two. Working on getting a right angle at the the front, pressing into that back heel. The reverse warrior, lifting the left arm, and staying here or wrapping that right arm behind you to grab the left thigh. It does help to bend the leg more here. The knee is beyond the ankle, make the legs wider. Inhale to warrior two, and exhale into the side angle pose. Staying there or reaching to the floor or to the bind. Staying wherever you are. If you want to try the balance, you're stepping halfway with that back foot, right foot, and slowly transferring the weight onto that foot to lift your left leg. And releasing, stepping back, unraveling into warrior two, looking to the front, take a step to lift your right knee as high as possible, arms over the head. As we exhale, take that foot behind you, reach back with the arms, open through the heart. And on the next inhalation, bringing the knee and arms forwards again. And we're preparing for warrior three, so reach back with that leg, arms wide, in prayer pose, or by the ears, or even on the floor. And we're all going to reach the floor now, place hands on the floor, and gently step back, both legs, downward facing dog. And then place the knees on the mat, sit back on the heels, forehead to the floor in child's pose. So just noticing how you feel, hopefully feeling energized and warmed up. You were cold beforehand. Just allow the breath to settle. Find your heartbeat against your thighs. Now just watch the breath come and go. On the next inhalation, just lowering yourself up. Bring the arms over the head as you inhale. And exhale to the heart. Now to bring our legs in front of us. Variation one, just roll the hips to the side and swing the legs around. Variation two, hands either side. Lift the knees, cross at the ankles. Squeeze the belly. Try to float the legs in front. Shuffle down your mats. Either have the legs bent, feet ahead of you, or legs straight. Lift the arms. Inhale and exhale to roll the back onto the mat. Vertebra by vertebra, taking your time, using your abdominal muscles. Once your back's on the mat, inhale to lift both legs in the air. Arms alongside the body, back of the neck long. Holding it here. Then we're going to do shoulder stand. If you're not doing shoulder stand today for any of the normal reasons, such as heavy period, detached retina, high blood pressure, neck or shoulder injuries, or pregnancy, You can stay here. If you are pregnant, of course, I don't think anyone is, but just maybe stick to the hip lifts, or if you're feeling like you'd rather do the hip lifts anyway, you're placing the feet on the floor, inhaling to lift the hips, exhaling to relax. That's a really nice thing for any lower back issues, strengthening the core and the hamstrings. Or you can do leg lifts if you want to work on strengthening the core. Shoulder stand, press into the hands, and float the feet over the head. And then place hands on the back and lift the head, the feet into the air, making sure that your neck is not constricted in any way, restricted. Weight is on your upper arms and shoulders. And breathing, whatever you're doing, just watching your breath, working with the breath, and staying present. If you're doing the hip lifts, after a few rounds, maybe hold the hips in the air. And breathe there. Shoulder stand, let's bend the legs, bring the right leg in front of the left leg, wrap it around. And as we exhale, supporting your back, very carefully, bring your right knee towards your forehead. So we're kind of eagle pose legs. And inhale to release and stretch up. And change. So bend the legs, bring the left leg around and wrap it all the way around. And then exhale the left knee to the forehead without letting the weight of the body slip onto the neck. Keep pushing the hips up. And inhale to release. And exhale, take both feet over the head. If the feet touch the floor comfortably, release the arms. Otherwise, keep supporting yourself. And you can interlock the fingers behind the back. Keep lifting the sitting bones. Don't let the thighs collapse on the face. Push the kneecaps, the backs of the knees away from you. And then we're going to separate the arms and slowly lower onto our back. So if you were doing the hip lifts, come onto your back with the legs in the air. Inhale, and as we breathe, we lower the legs, keeping them straight. Once the heels touch the floor, arms alongside the body, lift the back off the floor, look down at the toes, and inhale to pull the shoulders back, lift through the front, keeping the back off the mat, place the back to the top of the head on the floor. Release your back on the mat, interlock the fingers behind your head, and just keep your head off the floor, but your hands are supporting your head completely, so allow the neck to relax. And exhale, push the right elbow forward, turn the face to the left. Inhale to come back to the center, and exhale the other way. Inhale to the center. And exhale to release the head to the floor. Place the head on the floor, keeping the back of the neck long. We'll finish with a short twist before relaxing. We'll bring the arms out to the side. And bend the legs. Lift the legs off the floor. Keep the knees above the hips. Lower legs are parallel to the floor there. And let's bring our right leg in front. Hook the right leg over the left leg. And then just shuffle the hips slightly across to the right. And take the legs over to the left. Turn to face the right. Try to let go here. Let go through the lower back. Go through the legs. Lift the knees even closer to the body if that feels comfortable. Feeling more of a stretch of the top end of the spine by doing so. Twist travels up, starting the base. Try to release that right shoulder back into the mat. And inhale, come back to the center. Unravel the legs, just take the hips back to the center as well. And then hook the left leg over the right, and over they go. Just move the hips slightly across to the left. And then turn to face the left. Again, don't let that left shoulder come too high off the mat. Remind yourself to keep that left arm relaxed on the mat. And relax the legs across to the right. Stay quite low, or you can keep the knees quite high, depending on how your back feels. Started a little bit late, so I'll probably run a few minutes after 10, if that's okay. But of course, we'll start with relaxation now. If you need to finish at 10, you can just finish whenever you need to. I'll probably aim to finish at 5 past. So inhale to bring the legs back to the center, and hips to the center. Squeeze the knees into the chest and lift the forehead. And then you're going to flop the legs out wide. If your lower back's still tender at all, bend the legs and just let the knees flop together. Otherwise, keep the legs straight, as wide as your mats, thighs rolling away from each other, arms away from the body, and just tuck the shoulders in slightly to open through the front of the body. Inhale here. And exhale with a sigh to release any tension in the body. Do that a couple more times. Inhale through the nose. And exhaling, taking that breath into any part of the body that might need more help letting go. Your joints perhaps, hips, shoulders, maybe your face. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling the whole body sinking into the mat. And then close your mouth and just continue to breathe. Feeling more and more relaxed with each exhalation. Keeping the body completely still. Notice if you're squeezing anywhere still. Is your body still wanting to do something? Use the breath. Help it stop doing. Just be. Just notice that without doing anything at all, breath still comes and goes. Watch the breath now. Again, without getting involved 4 parts of the breath. Inhalation, the pause at the top of the inhalation before the exhalation starts. And that split second pause at the end of the exhalation, which perhaps as you continue to breathe and relax, perhaps that pause grows longer and longer. As you move into a deeper relaxation. To rush off for, then please stay and relax for as long as possible. When you're ready, we're going to deepen our breath. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale with a sigh. Bring the feet together. Inhale to stretch the arms over the head. And exhale, releasing here. Bend the knees into the chest and just rock from side to side gently and flop the whole body over to the left, taking another deep breath here. Again, sighing on the exhalation. It helps to just kind of remind yourself to let go sometimes if you don't find it that easy. And then press into the hand to push yourself up to sitting. Crossing the legs the opposite way to how you normally would. And bring the hands to the heart. Let's rub the palms together. Keep the eyes closed. Once the palms are warm, place them over the eyes. And then open the eyes, look into the darkness. Soaking up the warm energy, healing energy. Spread the fingers to let in the light. And then bring the hands in front of the heart.